Production of Broad and High is funded in part by the Greater Columbus Arts Council, celebrating expression, fostering talent, and connecting the community to Columbus artists, performances, exhibitions, concerts, public art, and more at columbusmakesart.com. From these contributing sponsors and viewers like you, thank you.
This time on Broad and High, we meet a figurative painter whose work often captures her subjects in the midst of introspection. Learn about an organization that's dedicated to sharing traditional American jazz, and we experience a band from the latest Broad and High Presents that brings the swing to Columbus and beyond. This and more right now on Broad and High. Welcome to Broad and High. I'm your host, Kate Quickle. With titles like A Voice Like Thunder and The Eternal Pathway to Destiny, you would expect works with a good deal of introspection. Lashae Boyd's paintings are not only a dissection of the psyche of her subjects, but are also a depiction of finding oneself. The Broad and High team visited with Lashae in her home studio, where she talked about her recent travel to Cuba as part of a cultural exchange and the work that it inspired.
My work is very much figurative. I make really big paintings, and I usually capture people that I know. And my color palette is like super vibrant, so that's probably going to be the first thing people see and notice about my art. The vibrancy is really speaking to just the lightness, because my subject matter is a little heavy. I talk a lot about self-transformation and dissecting the psyche of a person. So, you know, it can be heavy stuff because I'm pulling from real experiences. Sometimes it can be traumatic experiences that I'm pulling from. So that color palette being light and bright, and the skin of my subjects are magenta, that bright like pink color. It just like speaks to that lightness, like the light at the end of the tunnel kind of thing. I went to Columbus College of Art and Design, and I was kind of lost in school, and I was really attracted to figurative work. So that was always my thing, but my iPad is really what helped me understand the levels I could go with my art, the layering, the coloring, and everything. We were walking around, I was with David and Gavin, and we were just kind of doing our adventure, just exploring the city. And I saw this guy with big muscles, and he had a straw hat and a cigar. And, you know, I was drawn to him because he looked like something that I already visualized. I kind of had this idea coming to Cuba of what I wanted to capture. So he was like the perfect picture moment. I was shy to ask him for a picture. It's an awkward exchange, right? Like, you're an American, they obviously know you're American, and you have this, you know, camera, and they're like, you know, you don't want to feel like you're exploiting them in a way. So, you know, he was just kind, like he was kind about it. So I took 2 shots of him. He took the cigar out of his mouth at one point, and I directed him to put it back in his mouth. And so it was kind of like me still doing what I do, staging and directing people, because that's what I do in my work. There was a blue building behind him, so there's just so much color to work with, which also captures the essence of Cuba. And I usually, when I do this, I'm literally doing it as if I was going to do it on canvas. So this is like the overall sketch, and then so I kind of started filling in his skin. And so this is kind of close to what I'm going to be using. There's some purples in here, there's some lavender in there, working with the shadows that were falling on his face. magentas, and then there's like some light pinks, and so this is like usually the color palette I do work with when I'm making my figures. And then in the background here, there's this like texture of like oil pastel, so like I'm going to be using oil pastel for that, and I am going to be using some oil pastel in his skin as well, as kind of displayed on the Procreate. It's really cool because you can, like, you know, pick different brushes and pencils and pastels. They can kind of, like, you know, imitate that, what that texture would look like. When I think about how I grew up, when I think about the things that I went through, I always look at it as like a means of like kind of shaping my purpose in life. And I want to help other people get to that same feeling. We all have like trauma experiences that, you know, big or small, that shapes who we are. And I think it's very important for us to find that core self, even like outside of what we've been through. You know, I'm motivated to let people know not to attach themselves to those experiences and become your own self. I would say the biggest theme is the spirituality aspect. And when I say spirituality, I'm not talking about religion. I'm talking about literally we all have a spirit, like we all do. And I think that that's the biggest thing, is capturing the spirit of that person. You're gonna see that in every piece. So I love that part of my work. It's true to who I am too. I've always been like a spiritual person. It's possible to be from any background, any race, or whatever religion, whatever beliefs you have. We all are connected in some way by our stories, and you know, I think that it's important that people just take that they're being seen through the art at the same time, like regardless of who they are. I want people to feel seen.
To see more of Lashay's work, find her online at lashayboydart.com. Now we head back into the kitchen to learn about an organization that's all about listening to, dancing to, and playing jazz music. And it wouldn't be a Kate's Quick Bites if we didn't also make a classic New Orleans sandwich. Joining me in the kitchen today is Lauren Spavelko from the Central Ohio Hot Jazz Society. Lauren, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. So tell us a little bit about the Central Ohio Hot Jazz Society.
So the Central Ohio Hot Jazz Society is a group that preserves and promotes an early form of American popular music that originated in the late 19th century in New Orleans. And we do that by sponsoring various professional concerts, community jam sessions, and collaborating with local dance clubs and colleges.
That's amazing. What a great way to keep this type of music alive and connected to the community.
Yeah.
Amazing. Well, I'm really excited to learn about what we're making today. Can you tell us about the dish?
We are making a muffaletta. And we have a beautiful sandwich right here. It's from New Orleans, just like the music that we play.
Oh, great. So it's connected. The food and the music, it's all related.
Yes.
So I know this can kind of be a complicated process. We're going to simplify it today, right? I hope.
Yes, simple is best always.
Good. But we'll have the full recipe on our website, including the bread recipe if people want to really make a project out of it.
Yeah.
So tell us what ingredients we'll need to get started.
The ingredients we'll need today are 1 muffaletta roll, 1.5 to 2 cups of olive salad, 1/3 pound thinly sliced sweet soppressata, 1/3 pound thinly sliced mortadella, 1/3 pound thinly sliced capicola, 1/3 pound thinly sliced provolone cheese.
That's an intense ingredient list, but it's going to be delicious.
Especially when it all layers together.
Yes, absolutely. Do you find that, are these ingredients hard to find, or can you get them at your grocery store? Do you need to go to a specialty market?
You can find them, I think, at your local deli.
Great. Okay, Lauren, before we get started layering these incredible ingredients, tell me what someone can expect from attending a jam session.
Sure. So when they come to a jam session, it's really about community and making music and dancing together. So if you come early at the beginning, we usually have one of our partners at the Columbus, with Swing Columbus, teaching a dance lesson. So they'll teach you a little bit about how to swing. And if you stick around, you can actually enjoy the music or even play with us on stage. So we have a book of standards that we play out of, the Real Dixieland book. And some people also bring songs that they have arranged or enjoy to share. And if you play anything like piano, guitar, a brass instrument, a woodwind instrument, or even violin, I play violin. So,
You're like, I'm gonna jam.
yeah, you can come and jam. And we often revisit these songs. So they're things that you can practice and bring back next month and get even better.
That sounds like so much fun. So you don't have to be a musician to go. You could be someone who just wants to enjoy the night or learn to dance. That sounds awesome.
Absolutely, yeah. Just come out and enjoy the music.
Oh my gosh, that sounds like so much fun. Okay, I think we should start building this incredible sandwich.
Okay.
What do we start with?
So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to open this beautiful roll, and we're going to layer our olive salad on it and then layer up the meats.
Oh, sounds simple and delicious. This bread is gorgeous.
So pretty. Why don't you scoop and then I'll
All
spread
right,
it.
yeah. So just be generous with this delicious.
There's so much of it. We just,
No,
I mean, this
I feel like I need a bigger spoon to get
sandwich a mile high.
Right. I mean, this would be real pretty to eat on TV, I tell you that.
And you definitely want to include the olive oil so that it really soaks into the bread.
Yes, I'm just gonna pick up this bowl. And keep it you got a lot. Oh, it smells really good, kind of acidic and yummy.
Absolutely. Yeah. And you can, you do you if you want both sides of the bread, if you want just on the
we should
bottom,
do it.
if you want to layer it between
It's
some
almost
of the
like a
meats.
vinaigrette, like a
Yeah.
real hearty vinaigrette.
Oh my gosh, it
Really smells
amazing.
incredible. I hate saying that because nobody else can smell it, but sorry. Okay, and then we'll add more of this as we on the top, maybe. as we
Yeah,
layer.
maybe as we go.
So pretty and colorful too.
Absolutely. You can see those beautiful peppers and olives.
Gorgeous.
Fantastic. And then we're gonna layer our meats. So we actually have some sweet and some spicy. So we can make one
Little
side.
bit of both?
Yeah, one side sweet, one side spicy.
Okay, should we start with the meat or is it cheese first? Is there protocol?
The salamis, just to kind of, you can put the
Okay.
little salamis down first.
A little
Make
masterpiece
a little
here.
layer.
Yes. How many does this feed? This isn't for one or two, right?
No, you know what? I think with my appetite, I could feed 4
I mean,
people.
yeah. If you believe in yourself. I gotta remember, this is the top I'm doing this on.
Think
Should I have
so.
done it over there?
You know what? It's
all gonna go in the same
freestyle
place.
sandwich. Yeah. But if you want to layer, you could layer maybe some of the
Oh,
other
okay.
cold
All
cuts.
right,
Yeah.
so I can just kind of mix it up.
Yeah.
And do you lay them flat or fold
Yeah,
them?
I like to fold them so that they follow.
Okay.
Yeah, they follow the cut.
Smart.
And then I'll do the spicy ones too on this
Okay,
side.
I'll add the sweet capicola on this side. So this is the mortadella, which has like peppercorns in it, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I love a good mortadella.
So good.
I actually got to travel last year to Bologna,
Oh,
the land of
origin
mortadella.
of the fancy bologna, essentially. Wow, this is fancy meat.
I love how colorful the spicy one is.
Yes, it really lets you know. It's not the sweet one. And then when does the cheese come in?
I think you could do multi-layers if you want.
so just
Yeah,
feel it
just
out.
kind
I
of
like
feel it
this.
out.
It does not seem like you could screw this up.
There we go. Oops, it's a little sticking together. This one.
Yeah, you gotta kind of
Peel it
real
apart.
thin though. That's nice.
Nice thin cuts.
Yes, this is gonna be so good. Okay, and then more meat,
Yeah, absolutely. Can you
Okay.
put some more on? Which
and then
do
do
some
we
of each?
do more of this now, or is that kind of at the end?
I think you could. You could put it in the middle layer if you
Yeah,
want.
let's give it a go. See what happens.
We love a beautiful sandwich.
Yeah. Joey Tribbiani would approve. Is that a dated reference now? No, it's on Netflix. Kids can watch it.
It's okay. I'm getting to that age too. My students are always telling me they don't know what I'm
You're
talking
making
about.
old references. Totally.
Fantastic. I'll put a little bit more on mine as well.
Yes.
It's gorgeous. And then Kate, if you want to add a little mortadella on my side, I would love that.
Let's see. I'll add Getting tall.
It sure is.
Seems like a cartoon sandwich. A little bit of this.
Yeah.
Like, what, do we do all of this? Is this happening?
I think you have to do it all.
Okay, lean in. Wow. We're still going.
We're still going. If you can fit it in your mouth, it's not tall enough yet.
Just, you can dream it. Goodness gracious, this is amazing. It's just a stack o' meat. Cheese again? I don't know.
Sure. Keep it going.
Holy moly.
Now, I think the real trick is going to be how do we
Flipping it?
how do we get the other
luck
side on?
To us. All right. That feels like a good.
I think here, help me finish this last little cheese layer, maybe. Oh my gosh,
Here,
can
do you
you
want
even
to try
get
it?
it
Yeah,
apart?
there you go. I got some. It is nicely thinly sliced.
Thin sliced. Just
Gotta work at it.
finish that top layer. Maybe we'll leave a couple pieces over there. We'll
Yeah.
see. There we go.
All right, we can do this. We've only got like 2 left.
I need this at our next Mardi Gras.
Oh yeah, this would be great. There we go. We'll just go here, go there.
Fantastic.
Okay, are we gonna try to do this?
A mile
It's
high. I think it
gorgeous.
has to be at the same time.
Okay.
Ready? 1,
2,
2,
3. Oh my god, it's huge. What do we do now? It needs to kind of sit for a little
Yeah, you could wrap it and let it kind of absorb some of the olive oils and the juices a little
Uh-huh.
bit. Or if you're impatient, you
bit? Gosh, it's beautiful.
it sure is. It sure is.
Can you imagine just being like
A mile high sandwich.
It's huge. All right, so we'll let it sit for a little bit and then we'll give it a taste.
Okay.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
Okay, Lauren, these look incredible. They're humongous.
They are.
The idea is to slice them up, share with friends, that kind of thing. We let these sit a little bit, but you could let them sit like up to an hour.
Yeah, an hour just to let it absorb the juice, but longer than that, it'll start to get soggy.
And you're gonna want to eat it because it looks amazing.
Absolutely.
So I'm excited to try this, but I also want to know, tell me a little bit about the collaborations that you guys get involved with.
Yeah, absolutely. So a lot of our collaborators are dance organizations. So we work with Swing Columbus, Columbus Balboa, OSU Swing Club. And they're at many of our events. And sometimes they come out in their vintage attire. It's very fun. We also collaborate with some of the local colleges. So we've had Tiffin University, for example, for a college band night. And that's part of our education outreach to get these young musicians playing this music and sharing it with the larger community.
That's great.
We've also worked with Ohio History Connection and sponsored bands at the Ohio Village.
Lauren, what's one last thing you'd like folks to know about the Central Ohio Hot Jazz Society?
Yeah, absolutely. I hope that they will come out to some of our regular events like our jams, our professional concerts, and some of our larger special events like we put on a Mardi Gras some years.
Fun.
Yes.
You could serve your muffaletta there.
Yes, and our big showcase for the year is our fall harvest, and we do that in a ballroom. It's a long event, about 5 or 6 hours. We pay multiple bands, and everybody comes out to dance. And we also sponsor a charity so people can bring food for the Mid-Ohio Food Bank.
Oh, what a wonderful initiative.
Yeah.
That's great. Well, it's been a delight to have you here today making this gargantuan beautiful sandwich.
Definitely.
But we're not going to make anyone here eat right now. Wait till no one can see us. But thank you, Lauren.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
To learn more, find them online at cohjs.org. After that in-depth exploration of one of the amazing foods of New Orleans, let's get back to the music. In our final segment, we hear the swinging sounds of Columbus's own Whirlybirds. They're best known for their original arrangements of New Orleans-style Dixieland and pre-World War II era jazz. Let's take a listen.
her coming till it's already too late. She'll tell you that she's gonna give you something, but all she'll do is take, become sundown. She'll be leaving town with everything you had that wasn't folded down. Gotta watch your back when she comes around. Mary Lou, Mary Lou.
To hear more from Whirlybirds, find them online at whirlybirdsband.com. Well, that's our show. Remember, you can find all of our stories online at WOSU.org, as well as on our YouTube channel. For all of us here at WOSU, I'm Kate Quickle. Thanks for watching.
They say you can't keep lightning in a bottle, and I know that if you really love something, you've gotta let it go. What's the songbird got to sing about if you clip his wings? It's only when you set him free to fly that he really sings. So come summer's end, we'll say so long, my friend, till we meet somewhere down the road. But till then, I lift my eyes up toward the starry skies, reminiscing on the glow. Mr. Firefly, Mr. Firefly, my oh my, oh, summer nights went flying by. If only I could capture just a bit of that shine, make a mason jar into a lantern, light my way through the dark. I got the kerosene, you got the spark, Mr. Firefly, Mr. Firefly. Nobody holds a candle to you when you ignite. You and I, we're gonna light up the sky, Mr. Firefly, you and I. It's mesmerizing when you're smiling. When you smile, makes the darkest night just a mite brighter. And that golden light ignites the night. It's electrifying. It's electrifying. You can't capture lightning. Try and try as you might. When you bottle it, it's not full of light. Oh, Mr. Firefly, Mr. Firefly, my oh my, those summer nights went flying by. If only I could capture just a bit of that shine, make a mason jar into a lantern, climb my way through the dark. I got the kerosene, you got the spark, Mr. Firefly, Mr. Firefly. Nobody holds that candle to you when you ignite. You and I, we're gonna light up the sky, Mr. Firefly. Mr. Firefly is everybody's favorite fiery flying guy, Mr. Firefly. You and I.
Production of Broad and High is funded in part by the Greater Columbus Arts Council, celebrating expression, fostering talent, and connecting the community to Columbus artists, performances, exhibitions, concerts, public art, and more at columbusmakesart.com.